Today, we had an insightful trine between Mars and Mercury conjunct at 13 degree Virgo, with Uranus at 14 degree Taurus, and swelling moon at 20 degree Capricorn. This trine was in Earth. Mars conjunct Mercury both at 13 Virgo, joining a helpful Trinity conversation between the almost satiated full moon, conjuncting Pluto, the transformer, and Uranus, the freedom fighter, madcap genius rebel who has been camping out in a cattle field in the middle of nowhere whilst arguing with the old boys and their Saturnian dictates in trying to maintain ever tighter control with old-fashioned limiting rules and regs to their jointly owned Aquarian collective. How's that been going? Well, methinks that Uranus has been sampling the juice of the magical vine and has been sending shocking zaps back home about what is really happening, what is really good for the natural world and for the collective. And it ain't the stiff control over nature that the stuffy old boys are clutching their bony paws to try and cling to. Nope. Uranus has been in touch with all things Venusian and is intent on shaking things up big time. Now earlier on today, there was a magical moment where we experienced the Moon, Mars and Mercury coming into a trinity with that conversation, as Uranus has been showing us fundamental, shocking truths of the old order system and how at odds those old beliefs and habits are with all the collective beings on this earth. We're going to get the ideals of a much more simplified way of living get beamed straight into our consciousness with the higher aspirations of becoming much more in tune with spirit. Not just actually listening and getting reacquainted with our own hearts, but getting reconnected to the electrical mains that every living thing on this planet is wired to, that of the earth itself. How we have come to be so inhumanly destructive to our fellow beings and to the planet, we'll be getting a clear, succinct, channeled message right into our hearts, which by the time the beautiful full moon culminates in the Uranian zone of Aquarius on Sunday, will be the final exaggerated climax to that particular show. More on that in a few days. Kosminski mentions for the Saturnian old boys' lofty position, there are advantages to the view from the mountaintop, but you find you have missed many of the details when you walk over the valley below. Or Mars and Mercury in Virgo will reveal those details of the exact blueprint that got us here, and with Uranus at the Taurian degree of spiritual ascetics, will share the understanding of those secrets which rest beyond the veil of what has not yet been made visible or seen from the perspective of those ivory towers. By reflecting the light of the silvery blue moon, the moon's degree at 20 degree Capricorn from the mountaintop beams down upon us a higher intelligence, the original intelligence of the ancients, returning directly to us in a magnificent revival where we will receive fresh theories from the rebellious Aquarian and outlandish Uranian newfound schools of thought, leading us to ideologies that are in harmony with the earth to serve the needs of all mankind rather than each of our own ignorant personal interests. All I can say about that is about flipping time. And if you want to read the rest of the article with the other symbols, the degree symbols that I've included, head over to my Patreon page at Mortal and Wild. Thank you.